Hello and welcome everyone to the semi-final of the Sound Design Showdown, featuring the one and only, my arch nemesis, Lewis Thompson, and myself.
The eventual winner.
Yeah, we've got some juicy surprises in store for you, although we've already teased it earlier. But yeah, today we have 3 battles left to see who will proceed to make it to the final, which will happen next week on the 5th of October. Not the 2nd as initially, due to some unforeseen circumstances, but also hopefully this will really help the finalists, as it is a 30-second, well, up to 30 seconds if you want to, time span, so that makes it a lot easier to get a couple of extra days to really massage and polish the sounds.
Yeah, the finalists are going to have up to, I think it's like Wednesday now rather than Sunday, so we'll have 2 or 3 extra days. You don't have to use it, like feel free to submit early, etc. We don't want everyone to, rules are now 30 seconds, we don't want you all to go for 30 seconds. It's an optional thing. I promise you, said it last week, you don't need to use all the time you have. Like, it factors in 0 amount to the decision. But yes, that's going to be on Thursday where we're going to do the final. We'll announce all the prizes as well, because there was like community selected prizes, there was like prize draws, raffles, etc. So it's going to be all kinds of stuff on the live stream next Thursday. And it's going to be the me and Greg having an old battle, and we're going to be judging it then as well.
Yeah. Let's get into that actually. So we have we made some announcement trailers. Basically, we the community, all of you wonderful people, we kept hearing, oh, it'd be cool if you guys, like, you know, partook, because we want to hear actually your sound design and all that. And so I kind of was like, Lewis, what are you thinking? And then he started trash talking me, so I was like, what the heck, man? Like, this is unacceptable. So basically,
I think you trash talked me first, to be honest.
I mean, I think I have a voice memo evidence of like you starting this, but we're just gonna watch the 2 videos, and then I think afterwards we need to do, like, we'll have like Team Greg and Team Lewis or something, like in Twilight, but way cooler.
If you join Team Lewis, I'll give you a free sample library.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have to bribe, you know, my fans, so it's all good.
What fans?
All right, anyway, let's watch these 2 and then let's get straight into the battles. Oh, actually, also, before that, so we're gonna watch this, and then we collected your prompts throughout the day, so you're gonna be voting out of 4 different prompts which one we are going to use to compete against. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting, so let's see it. Lewis Thompson, there can only be one king of the Air Wigglers. So I challenge you to a sound design duel, and trust me, you are going down. Oh yeah. And
how much effort did you put into that? Ridiculous.
Well,
what did you do every evening?
It was literally Friday, and I was like, I went
nothing better on.
Apparently not, man. I kind of initially was like, oh yeah, I'll make a short video, and then it kind of escalated, and
yeah.
Anyway, the fantastic response.
Greg, Lester, I graciously accept your extremely foolish challenge, to be honest. I'll battle you on the 5th of October, and when this battle is over, you're going to make like this tiny little wooden frog and croak.
I love it. Well, there it is, folks.
The old wireless microphone.
And I'm gonna be giving you this poll now, while Lewis entertains you.
Yeah, you set it up, Greg. So yeah, over the course of today, when we posted these videos, we were collecting some prompts from the audience and just people on Airwiggles. We had a bunch of great prompt suggestions, and we've taken our favorite kind of 4 together, and you can all vote on them now in a live poll. Whichever you vote for, me and Greg will be battling out this week. Someone in the comments saying my mum and dad are fighting. Sorry, completely threw me off. Yeah, whichever one of these prompts Greg and I will be battling out for, and we'll just do a audience vote next week to decide who wins. And like, it's going to be me, we know. So do we even need to do a poll? I suppose we don't really need to. Greg, might as well just. It's going to be embarrassing when it's like 95% Lewis, 5% Greg. So maybe we'll just decide I win, but we'll still go through the motions if you like.
Okay, so there's one prompt that is way too long, which is the final climactic duel between heroes at the top of the mountain during a thundering storm. So I'm gonna put dual mountain thunderstorm instead.
Good old character limits.
And then this one also has oh my god, there's so many character limits. These prompts are gonna be. Where's there another one? Oh.
Tell you what, let me read out the prompts for you, and you can just do little shorthands, Greg, okay? So the first prompt you've got is earthquake from inside a frozen ice cave. That's earthquake from inside a frozen ice cave. The next one is 2 birds having a rap battle. 2 birds having a rap battle. We've got launching into space stuck to the outside of a rocket. That's launching into space stuck to the outside of a rocket. And we have final climactic duel between heroes at the top of a mountain during a thundering storm. That's final climactic duel between heroes at the top of a mountain during a thundering storm.
There we go.
Hopefully
you know what, Lewis,
that makes
I think
sense.
also at the end we need to vote which video goes harder.
Just because you spent about like 15 hours doing yours all Friday night.
It wasn't actually that long.
I'm all about quality rather than quantity, Greg.
Oh my god. I'll be the 5% for Greg. Thank you, Sergio. I appreciate that. That's very kind. I don't know how to take that, though. It's like a backhanded compliment.
Anyway, once this poll's over, we'll get straight back to the Sound Design Showdown. Thank you for entertaining our little grudge match. We know you're not here for this.
Goddamn, guys. And everyone else. Sorry, I shouldn't say guys. Bird rap battle. Lewis has 2 birds. This is unfair. We need to get some of the other props.
Dude, the minute you challenged me, it was never gonna be fair.
Okay. Well, how about we listen to the first batch of battles, and then at the end of them, I'm gonna close the poll. How does that sound?
I think it's going to be bird rap battle, Greg. I don't think you can squeeze out of that.
In that case, I'm gonna close the poll in 10 seconds, okay? 10, 9,
You're
8,
desperately hoping
7,
that he doesn't go to the
6,
birds.
5. It's only going up. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I should have said like, don't vote for it. It's the reverse psychology. All right, well, bird rap battle. I guess it is fitting, so yeah, expect some juicy lines or something next week. Okay.
You can tweet about it.
Anyway, to the good stuff. So
yeah, sorry about the delay, folks.
Battle number 1, we've got the Knobs versus Low Mid Meta versus the Reverberators. And the prompt
Give us the slogans, Greg.
Oh, sorry, of course. Y'all ready to pan out? Nothing but the secret sauce. And frankly, my dear, I don't give a ram. And the prompt is putting on a crystal amulet that grants the power to understand the languages of animals. Let's go, Team A.
Let's hear it.
Speak. You will always be my friend.
Oh no! That was so sad.
Oh Oh no.
My heart. My heart
Oh
is
dear,
broken.
that's so sad to start the stream. Maybe we should just end it now.
That was excellent though. I love that, like, putting on the amulet sound. That really reminds me of things like when Frodo puts on the ring
Hmm.
in the Lord
Yeah,
of the Rings.
that's some really awesome sound design and like the kind of voices and the magical stuff. That was all really, really cool. And yeah, that's a tragic story you've told. I'm not really sure how I feel about how sad you made that, but I've got to give you credit for making it very emotional.
True. Okay, Team B.
That's funny.
That's incredible. It's just like the
That is really
screaming
funny.
in the background as well.
I love the kind of just quickly taking it on and off again. That's a really nice way of showing what's going on. And all the birds just saying, I'm gonna die. Yeah, probably is what a lot of nature is like. Why are these all so bleak, folks? Again, nothing wholesome happens in this showdown.
It's all death and destruction and sadness. It's what happens when you, I guess, like, do this for like 3 weeks and you're just like, oh my god, another one.
End it all.
Team C.
Hurry! This way! Wait! I think it's blocking the door. Norda Sword Optima!
Girl, your drip is literally so slay. Thanks, bitch.
What? That's not what I expected, to be fair.
That is
Well, what a plot
fantastic.
twist.
That was
I'll tell you what, the
definitely.
voice acting is so good in these. Sorry, Greg, to interrupt. The voice acting is so good in all of these submissions. What were you going to say, Greg?
I was just gonna say, like, the last one, that is some saucy sauce in there, some low mid meta, if you will. Some nice disperser. No, all of
Yeah,
them are
those are-
awesome, to be honest.
Yeah, those are all
and
really good.
great storytelling, very emotion, and funny as well.
Hmm.
This is tough.
I have to say the I think the standard for this contest has always been very high, but I do think now like the standard has raised a bit. Like I think it's maybe become clear how important kind of telling the story is and kind of coming up with like a fun plot and a plot twist, etc. But the actual sound design is properly beefed up. It's super detailed. But those are 3 really stunning pieces of work, which have like they've clearly spent the time researching what wins and what will go through. So that's really hard to call. Great work. Let's hear him again, Greg, shall we?
Speak. You will always be my friend.
Hurry! This way! Wait! I think it's blocking the door. Norda Sword Optima!
Girl, your drip is literally so slay. Thanks, bitch.
That's so good. How to decide?
Well, to be fair, Greg, we can probably analyze this a little bit longer than normal because there's only 3 battles today, only
That's
9
true.
teams have submitted stuff, so we could maybe just dive into it a little bit deeper. So think about our judging criteria, right? We're judging these entries on creativity, production value. I forget the other 2. Oh, respecting the prompt. What was the other one?
Storytelling.
Yes, that's right, the storytelling. I'd say for creativity, I think, well, they're all very, very creative. I'd probably say A and C are a little bit more creative, just kind of like, but and also better storytelling, which is like kind of a plot set they're adding. They're kind of like adding these extra things around the amulet and the animals. And yeah, for like production value and respecting the prompt, Team B probably respects the prompt the most. And as for production value, they're all really, really highly produced. Here's a tough one. What do you think, Greg?
Just like class analysis, Lewis. They're all really good.
They are all really good.
Nice. Yeah, I think no. I mean, you're totally right. Like for me, I think like obviously, I think B and C really made me laugh, and that's currently the meta of this competition. So I have to give props to A for going with the emotion. But I think from like a production quality in terms of like clarity and stuff, I probably and in terms of like what's going on, I would probably have to give it to A. Although again, all of them are super, super high production. I just think like A, it's very, very, very clear what's happening. Without a lot of, I guess, VO. Even though there is VO as well.
Yeah.
But
I actually disagree with that. I think for me, B is kind of the clearest of what's going on. And I think it's helped by the fact they put the amulet on and off again multiple times. You can quickly hear like the A/B testing type thing of the animals tweeting versus the animals speaking. I think A and C was fantastic, and I did kind of like get them. Like it took me a second to kind of put the pieces together and work out actually what's going on. And I'm not like completely clear on exactly what's happening. I think I have a good idea of it in my head, but I'm not quite sure. So for that, I'd say in terms of clarity of like the theme, I think B is winning it for me. But again, production value, yeah, I do agree. A and C particularly were really, really well produced. Okay, shall we go through it? Do you have a favorite in mind, Greg?
yeah, I mean, I think let's listen to them one more time, okay? One more time.
That sounds good.
Speak. You will always be my friend.
Hurry! This way! Wait! I think it's blocking the door. Norda Sword Optima!
Girl, your drip is nearly so slay. Thanks, bitch.
It's so good. All of them are great. I think what it comes down to for me, I'm gonna vote for Team A. And it's because of the putting on the amulet. I love that. It's awesome. But to be honest, it could go to any of the three. Yeah, that is the standout for me, is when I look at the prompt and it's like putting on the crystal amulet. That out of all the three, I think that is the one that I personally like the best. But yeah, it's very, very subjective. This is insanely hard, to be honest.
Yeah, so I'm disagreeing with you. I think my favorite one I'm going to vote for is B. I think it's actually probably, I mean, I think it's got great production. I think the production in the other two is actually maybe a little bit better. But I think the other two almost might ruffle some feathers. I think the other two maybe are trying to do a bit too much in the 20 seconds they've got. Like, to me, B is like, it's so clearly someone putting on the crystal amulet that grants the power to understand language animals. I love the kind of A/B testing that, and I find it really funny. Like, I think the plot of it's really funny as well. I like how, I'm assuming this, but I like how the kind of voices are kind of like, they're like programmed to like appear in their head when they start hearing the animals' voices. It's not like the animals tweeting in funny language or something. Yeah, I think I'd prefer B for my favorite. I think it's the clearest one. Like to me, I connect with it the most. I think that's what I'm going to go for. A and B. So we're tied between A and B, which means a poll, right, between A and B.
Yeah.
But
I am
honestly,
writing
I feel
as you
bad.
speak. Team A and Team B. Man, that is hard. All three teams are absolutely incredible. Let's listen to all of them again.
Speak. You will always be my friend.
That was Team A. Team B and
Hurry!
Team C.
This way! Wait! I think it's blocking the door. Norda Sword Optima!
So cool.
Girl, your drip is nearly so slay. Thanks, bitch.
Yeah, I feel that's the hardest one we've had to do so far.
Yeah. All right. Poll closes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and finito. Team A,
It's close.
congratulations.
Team A, congratulations.
And
56%. Yeah, it was close.
this was so
alright then.
hard. This was really, really hard. This was, I think, yeah, toughest so far.
Shall we find out who our first finalist is?
Let's
of
do
the
it.
Sound Design Showdown. Team A was low mid meta. Nothing but the secret sauce. Congratulations.
Well done. Well done.
Commiserations to the knobs and the reverberators. Yeah, going out this late is obviously a shame, but wow. Congratulations everyone for getting this far as well. That was hard. Greg, that was really
That
difficult.
was insanely hard. I feel really bad, to be honest. In the beginning, it was like, okay, you know, getting, but it's like, oh, like this is
I feel worse and worse. I'm
Yeah,
kind of dreading
exactly.
the next two now. Oh
absolutely intense. All right.
Here
Okay,
we go.
next one. A sentient talking star constellation. The Decibel Doctors. We've got the Sonic Cure versus Trim Reapers. We are the three logic men who are able to navigate the wiggly waves. Versus DAWs. You're gonna need a bigger float. Let's hear it. Team A.
Hey, it's okay. You're not alone in this challenge. For you see, separately, we're all just tiny specks of light in this vast nothingness. But together, baby, we're a constellation.
Amazing. That was
A
brilliant.
wholesome one. I
Yeah.
like it. I love a wholesome one.
The voice
That
as
was
well.
really lovely.
Beautiful. I
Very
liked how
calming.
it like went kind of up. That's exactly how I would expect stars to interact, or star constellations, because they're just old wisdom.
You know, the voice was lovely, but actually, I think I'm really impressed with just like the pads and the kind of like the stuff underneath the voice that kind of built in and in. I thought that sounded so lovely. I thought that was really, really cool. Yeah, great work.
All right, Team B.
Who are you?
Cosmic harmony, a celestial symphony woven with the rhythms of music and universalis. In my embrace, you are safe. A cherished note within the grand cosmic composition.
Or am I?
Wow,
That was nice.
that was incredible.
Wow, these are really feeling huge. All 5 clips so far have just felt so unbelievably high production. Yeah, really nice. Really, really nice.
Yeah, love that like build up again into like the. Am I? That's unbelievable. Okay, Team C.
And awesome vocal processing as well.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Mr. President, we intercepted this signal about 20 minutes ago. You might want to take a listen.
God.
Yeah, that's my reaction. Holy skibobly.
I love how that team, whoever they were, spent the time to actually kind of create language with sound effects rather than like vocal processing chains. That's kind of what I expected more of in my head. So like, congratulations for pulling that off. That does sound like, you know, something kind of like some kind of space constellation, some kind of like outer world creature type thing. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really good.
Yeah, and
Great
the whole
sound
thing
design work.
with Mr. President, that's great as well. But yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's a nice bit of both. It's a nice bit of both of having kind of that humor and a plot and great sound design.
if you know me,
Really cool.
if you know me well, then you know that I'm a sucker for not just storytelling, but also texture. Texture in sound design is one of my all-time favorite things. And like, yeah, that is texture in one beautiful example. But again, all three of them are killer. Let's listen to them again, do a little bit of analysis, and then get to deciding.
Hey, it's okay. You're not alone in this challenge. For you see, separately, we're all just tiny specks of light in this vast nothingness. But together, baby, we're a constellation.
I just want to say I love like I think there's crystallizer in that as well. Like, fantastic.
Who are you?
The cosmic harmony, a celestial symphony woven with the rhythms of musica universalis. In my embrace, you are safe. A cherished note within the grand cosmic composition.
Or am I?
And then here again, just want to say that like kind of crackling going up before the voice, building into it, phenomenal. Also beautiful texture, just because we're talking about texture. So there you go.
Mr. President, we intercepted this signal about 20 minutes ago. You might want to take a listen.
My God.
I want to break down on that, but I predict there's at least 3 instances of disperser or all pass phase.
I really wanted the breakdown of the last one.
Yeah.
It sounds like just like a muffled talking. I love how you've done that. I'm really interested to see how you created that sound. Because I'm listening to it and I just want to really keep listening to it because I don't know how you made it. That's really cool. It's really cool. The production value on these, all of them, is great. Honestly, like, I'm not just saying this. If I heard, like, if I was watching a film, for instance, and like say the second one with the vocal processing and the pads and stuff, if I heard that in a film, like there was a film where a star constellation talks, I'd be like, wow, that's a really awesome sounding star constellation. Like, it is so high standard. Like, I'd say that's AAA audio, and it's good AAA audio as well. It sounds so good. And it's exactly the same for the first and the last one. Like the first one, I absolutely love the kind of like the building pads. Honestly, it sounds like the start of like a Jacob Collier track. It sounds awesome. It sounds almost like it should be music rather than sound design, which isn't a bad thing at all. Like, I really love how it goes, and I just love the sound design in the last one. I really love it. I feel like I could not get close to making anything that good. I'm just like, I'm awestruck by how you made those kind of textures, and I really want to know how they made it.
Yeah, I have the same sentiment as you. I mean, the quality in all of them has been mind-blowing. It's so impossible to choose. Everyone so deserves to be here, and not just that, but like everyone deserves to go into the next round, in my opinion. So it's just brutal to choose. But yeah, I mean, the vocal, not just the vocal processing, the way it like interplays with the rest of the soundscape. And just also the quality of the voice acting is incredible. I mean, as you can tell by that video I made, I'm a shit actor, and I'm highly impressed by, like, you know, good acting. And yeah, this is there hasn't been.
You must be really impressed by good sound design then.
Let me dip my hand in some
Sorry.
water. But yeah,
Carry on.
I've got a favorite here, and I think you might be guess what it is, Lewis. Do you have a
Yeah,
favorite
I
as
think
well?
so. I do have a favorite,
All right.
and I think we're on the same page.
Yeah. For me, it's gonna be Team C that my vote goes towards.
Yeah, I agree. I love the fact they've added the kind of story of the kind of the president, and like it's funny. It's a funny plot again, which is like become a real trend in this contest. People making these funny, clever plots and stories in about like 15, 20 seconds. Really good. Even if that wasn't there, I'm still just like I want to keep listening to this star constellation talk. I gotta know how they did it. Please, whoever this was, we'll find out in a moment.
Yeah.
Please give us a breakdown video or something. I really want to know how you did that.
Also, I just want to say, Sarah Sherlock said, I want that voice actor from A to read me my horoscope. I agree. I think we need to have like a little, whatever, you know, one of those coin things where you put it in and then you get that read, but like this comes out. Anyway, let's find out who is Team C.
Team C was, little drum roll, it was the Trim Reapers. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah, please, Greg, I've got to hear it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do all three.
Hey, it's okay. You're not alone in this challenge. For you see, separately, we're all just tiny specks of light in this vast nothingness. But together, baby, we're a constellation.
Who are you?
I am the cosmic harmony, a celestial symphony woven with the rhythms of music and universalis. In my embrace, you are safe. A cherished note within the grand cosmic composition.
Or am I?
Mr. President, we intercepted this signal about 20 minutes ago. You might want to take a listen.
My God.
My God. I'm gonna have to really make a soundboard from all of these. Like, I'm gonna put that in the real reviews one as well. My God.
That's great. Yeah, anytime you hear something good, that's really good. That's really, really, really good. All of them are great, but yeah, I'm so impressed at the sound design, and it is ultimately the Sound Design Showdown, and that was, you know, probably some of the best sound design I've heard in the last few weeks, maybe even months. That was awesome. That was really good.
Congrats, everyone.
Okay, then. Moving on to the last one.
The
I'm
third
excited for this one. I cannot wait.
and final battle, where we've got Noise Ninjas, Stealthy Sounds, We Mix in the Shadows, versus Audio Amigos, We're Here to Chew Gum and Make WAVs, and we're all out of gum, versus Team Name Final 16.wav, We'll Fix It in Post. And the prompt is a musical performance of an organic alien flesh bagpipe. This is absolutely ridiculous.
I got a message from, I forget which team it was. It was from the team name Final 16 at WAV. That just said, I want to have words to whoever suggested this prompt. And so I'm so excited to see why do you need words to whoever suggested this prompt? It's an easy prompt.
Right.
Yeah, Ben Reichstein suggested this prompt, so take it up with him. It wasn't us.
That was a big point finger. All right, Team A, let's go. Wow, super cool. I mean, like I love the little vocalization bits. I don't know what else to call them. Very like anthropomorphic, I guess is the right word. It sounds like a creature thing. I can see the valves kind of like expanding and contracting. You really nailed the organic fleshiness.
Yeah, and that did sound like an alien bagpipe.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, I don't know what that sounds like, but in my head, that's what an alien bagpipe sounds like. Interested to see. I would like to know how you morphed like the bagpipe with the alien stuff. Whether it's just like you're playing both at once and there's a few bits of effects, or if you're doing something more advanced than that. Because that was really cool. That was really, really cool.
All right, Team B.
You know what that sounds like? You know, like when you go to the cinema and watch a film and it plays up these massive like idents, like the Universal ident or
THX.
20th Century Fox. Yeah, it's like a THX logo, just like, but it's like a weird alien Rick and Morty version of it. That's cool, and that sounded really funny, and I like how it popped as well. Nice touch.
Unbelievable. That was so squelching wet. That was phenomenal. And the way it built up was incredible. Okay, Team C.
Lord, have mercy on this.
Oh god.
Why can't we have a nice prompt where everything goes well, folks?
Raining
Stop killing everyone.
bagpipes.
Stop bringing in death.
I'd love also to know how these were made. I mean, like, incredible. Oh, yeah, I love that one. That had a lot of story as well. That really, you could tell, like, they were at an event or something, and it was meant to be nice, and then it got very not nice. And I love the, like, fleshy bits raining down. That was class. So
yeah, it was really great,
cool.
great Foley work at the end of that. Really
Yeah.
sounded disgusting in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's literally, can all three win is one of the comments, and yes, I agree, Christina. That is I think all 9 people should have, or teams should have continued, to be honest. Okay.
Can we hear him again?
Absolutely. Let's do it, Team A.
Lord, have mercy on this.
Wow, yeah. Okay.
Congratulations, everyone.
Do you have any idea?
Right. Yeah, so here's my thoughts. Okay. I love them all. Obviously, I love them all. They're all so good. The last one I really like, and I like how, as someone put it in the comments, I can feel the mess on the last one. The Foley work is great, and I love the kind of like the general atmosphere and the environment and the crowd and the dripping goop and all the little teensy detailed sound effects of just like random like gargling organs and stuff, kind of as in human organs, kind of just going around in the background. It's super detailed. I say it's probably the most detailed of all of them, and I really appreciate all that attention to detail. I feel like I could listen to that one 50 times and each time pick out just something different each time, which is really awesome. So really like that. Yeah, really cool. The second one, Team B, I really liked, and the first one as well, to be fair, but I think those two teams probably did a slightly, well, not necessarily better, but maybe I prefer their actual bagpipe sound, because it sounds more like a kind of like a weird fusion, like a new instrument almost. Like they sound like, it doesn't just sound like a bagpipe with kind of like flesh playing at the same time, which is maybe what the third one sounded like, but they kind of sound like new instruments that have inspirations from bagpipes and organic flesh alien stuff. And I say B probably gets the actual bagpipe sound, or like the new instrument sound, the best in my opinion. But yeah, I love. I think A is probably the clearest that it's a bagpipe. Yeah, I love the popping in the B, and I love all the Foley in C. I'm going to keep thinking about it, but that's my kind of like first thoughts on everyone. What do you think, Greg?
Yeah, I think for me, A is incredibly well. All of them are phenomenally visual, and all of them are awesome. I agree with your sentiment that like A and B is kind of more of a showcasing the instrument, I guess, more. C is very much like an entire story and like including the performance and the aftermath and everything, which is super funny and yeah, just incredibly well executed. I think what I really like is kind of like the wackiness of A, in terms of kind of this idea of it needs like juice to play, and kind of it's getting its, I don't know, it's basically like the alien itself, you know? It's an alien that is a bagpipe. That's what it feels like, rather than just an like bagpipe played, and I love that. And I think like in terms of also the anthropomorphic elements, that is absolutely class. So with all that considered, and this is not a light vote at all, but I'm going to vote for Team A.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that because I was between B and C. So I guess I'm gonna go to a vote. I need to work who am I gonna nominate. I think for me, out of the three, the one I prefer the most is Team B, because I love the sound of the bagpipe we've created. And again, I think it's really great sound design, and I want to know how it's made. Similar to the star constellation that won last round. I loved all the details in C so much, and the amount of effort that went into it. But ultimately, I feel like the prompt, which was the alien flesh bagpipe, like I found B's bagpipe, the actual bagpipe, more interesting to listen to. So that's my thought. So I guess we'll do a poll between A and B.
Okay, well that is a good way to end it.
Yeah, these battles have been hard.
Incredibly
They've been really hard to tell between.
Incredibly hard. So it's Team A or Team B, and we're gonna listen to them again. Well, we're gonna listen to all three again, because they were all awesome. And then by the time Team C is done, we'll do the countdown, and that should hopefully give everyone enough time. So let's hear them all. Team A first, then Team B, then Team C. And Team C.
Lord, have mercy on this.
Amazing. Yeah, I mean, golly, all three are incredible. And
I love
also,
the flies in Team C as well.
Sorry?
I noticed. I love those like not like flies buzzing around all the kind of rotting alien flesh.
I didn't even notice that. That's
C as
incredible.
well. That was
Team
a
A
cool
as well. I
touch.
think
That was a
there's
good
someone
touch.
knocking at the door or something, like saying some stuff at some point. I'm pretty sure. Like
That must be
towards-
something at your door, Greg.
Nice. Well, okay. 5 more seconds.
It's close, guys. Get your votes in if you haven't already. Come on, folks.
2,
Get
1.
those votes in.
Du-du-du-dum. The poll has ended, and we have an insanely close vote. Jesus Christ. Team A
So
takes
close.
it 52%.
Congratulations.
My goodness. Whew. And the winner of that battle is...
Team A was team name _final 16.wav. You can rename it to final 3.wav because you're final 3. Congratulations.
Damn. Brilliant.
To answer your question in the chat, there are only 2 teams in the poll because the way the voting works is Greg and I will vote for our favourite ones, and if we agree, that'll go through. If it's a tie, we'll just pick between our 2. It's kind of like an elimination type round, I guess. Congratulations, folks! I can see a lot of screaming in the chat. You got to do it all again. Got to do it all again.
Yeah.
one last round.
And
well, that's it. That's our 3 finalists.
Yeah. I just want to say again, boah, you all absolutely smashed it out of the park, into the universe, all the way to the star constellations.
Yeah. Into a bagpipe.
Yeah, and this was the hardest one yet. This was absolutely ridiculously hard. The final will be terrifying. We're gonna have to get that. But hey, at least we've got some lightheartedness when we get our Battle Lewis.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what are you talking about, lightheartedness? It's going to be brutal, Greg. It's going to be a massacre.
The final prompt.
Yes.
That's something.
So everybody,
reveal.
Yeah, and it's a good one. We haven't announced it yet because I'm quite excited about this one. So then, just to reiterate, we've just gone through the first 3 rounds of Showdown. There's only one battle left, the final. Every team that has got in has won 3 rounds in a row, something like. And there's 54 teams started, only 3 teams left. Super impressive to all of those teams, and it's going to be rough to whoever loses. But anyway, 3 teams remain: low mid meta, the Trim Reapers, and team name _final 16.wav are going to be facing each other with one final prompt for all the marbles. And to remind you, not to miss roll, the winners for this are going to get a whole bunch of stuff, and the second place will get stuff too. So there's lots and lots of reason for trying. Shall we, Greg? Can you get up the prizes for afterwards? Because just so we don't forget them. So we'll listen through afterwards.
Yeah.
And just a reminder of the rules again. So you will have up to 30 seconds for this final round, and you have a little bit longer than normal because we had to push the live stream back for the judging. You'll have until Wednesday, 12 p.m. midday BST. So it's an extra 3 days from Sunday. You don't have to use it. You can submit at any time, but it's going to be one more round. Yeah, you got 30 seconds. Same rules apply. Shall we do the prompt reveal, everyone? Ready, Greg?
Let's do it.
The prompt for the final it's quite a simple one. It's around the world. Just like the Daft Punk song. Around the world. You can take that any way you like. We wanted to keep it nice and vague. Around the world. I'm going to write it in the chat as well, just in case people don't hear me correctly.
Very, very exciting. And I'm trying to find the prizes, but I can't find the prizes.
You want? Let me have a look 1 second.
But we have.
What are you?
Because we have some extra prizes as well. There's the sponsor prizes and there's the extra prizes. But yeah. Do you have them, Lewis?
I got them.
Fantastic.
I got them. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, so those final 3 teams will be fighting for. First off, whoever comes second is going to receive some stuff. Whoever comes second is going to receive 3 copies of the Eagles VIP library. Obviously, that's a great library, but you'd probably be more interested in the complete Boom Tools single-user buyouts. That's 1 for each team member, every single plugin by Boom Library. That's a great deal. That's really cool. That's really valuable. Me and Greg are massive fans of Uberloud. So someone else, or 3 more people join the Uberloud train. Welcome to the club. It's going to be great. First place is going to receive. They're going to receive another 3 of the Eagles VIP libraries. They're going to receive. It's actually quite a lot now. I'm looking at them again. I've kind of forgotten how many prizes there were. 3 Eagles VIP libraries. 3 of the following motion, sound, SFX libraries of your choice between life, abstract, or digital. So you'll be able to pick, each member can pick one of their libraries. They're worth about, I forget what it is, quite a lot of money each. You can also pick one of the following Rock the Speaker Box sound effects libraries between Melee, Hero, Broken, Gearbox, and Sorcery. So you all get to pick a library, and every single member in the winning team will get Boom 1 single user buyouts, which, if you didn't know, is a huge pack of sound effects and sound libraries, which is constantly updated by Boom Library, and you'll have it. Each member will have it permanently. It's normally a subscription cost, but you'll get a buyout forever. So there's a lot up for grabs for the final prompt around the world with 3 teams left. Who are? Let me just name them again. Loman Meta, the Trim Reapers, and teamname _final16.wav. Also, next week during the live stream, we'll also be announcing some extra winners. We're going to do a submission of the showdown, which is kind of our favorite individual submission over the entire Sound Design Showdown. That's going to be an audience vote at some point. I don't know if it's going to be a poll or we're going to do it live, but they're going to win 3 times the Eagles VIP library, and we're going to win the Elemental Ice sound effect library provided by one of our Eagles users. And also going to be as a raffle prize, so anyone that uses the hashtag Sound Design Showdown hashtag on social media, that's Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever, Instagram, they'll win the VIP library. I think that's all. There might be more. There's been a lot of prizes going about. So yes, there's a lot of great stuff to win. So be sure to check in next Thursday, the 5th of October, at 6 p.m. BST, same time as this. And also, you can find out, well, not that you need to find out, but you can find out who's the greatest sound designer out of me and Greg. It's me.
Yeah. There's gonna be some blood.
Yeah, 2 birds having a rap battle. Yeah, that's gonna be good. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, now I need to make something. Oh no.
At least we have a few more days. I don't think I can do it in a week.
Do we get prizes as well, Lewis?
Why not? Why not? You can get a VIP library, Greg.
Sweet. Well, this was super fun, and man, everyone just did so amazing. I can't wait for next week's final. Again, 5th Thursday, we'll post it up again and make a link for the live stream. But yeah, we are super excited to see you again next week. And again, congratulations to everyone who was in this round, and to all the winners of the round, of course. Everyone killed it. So yeah, epic stuff.
Yeah, great work, everyone. That was the hardest one to call yet. All 9 of those submissions were fantastic and worthy finalists. I'm sorry that 6 of them weren't. But yeah, congratulations. Great work, everyone that got through, and everyone that's hanging around and joining the contest. Just really awesome work. I'm awestruck by everyone's amazing talent and dedication to this. Yeah, huge congrats, everyone. Best of luck moving forward. See you next week.
Yeah, and if you have time, post some of those breakdowns, because I really want to find out how you all made these incredible submissions. So yeah, definitely just
please do.
Post them on Airwiggles. Everyone, I'm sure, would love to see them, and obviously it's all about learning. So yeah. Anyway, that's us for today, and we'll see you again next week. Hope you all have a very, very wiggly day, and take care, and see you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.